It's time to stop waiting to be saved. You're the one you've been waiting for. Hey guys, it's John sitting here in the studio, ending my mug of coffee. There's a little taste there. I'm going to keep that for a little bit. Are you still waiting for someone to show up and save the world or your life? What if I told you that the rescuer that you've been praying for is already here and it's you? My buddy Jeshua did not come here to create worshipers. He came here to wake up creators, to put you on the path of your own personal divinity, and to show you that the kingdom of heaven is within you and you can ask mountains to move. There's a savior trap that religions have been misguiding people towards for many years. They try to give people this idea that they have to be in waiting for someone to come save them, or to the second coming for them to come back and pick them up and carry them off. They're told to wait for the Lord, that Jesus will return and he'll fix it all. But Jeshua never said, just sit back and wait for me to do everything. He never said that once. He literally said, greater works than I have done, you will do. Waiting creates passivity and dependence and disempowerment. There's a false idea that you're not enough on your own. And that false idea is limiting you and the potential of your life to create something more, to understand that you are your personal savior. What Jeshua actually taught was you will do even greater things than these. As I said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. He was the model. He lived the expression. He was the way, the truth, and the life. But, so was Buddha and Krishna and Muhammad and Baha'u'llah and many others who were living their truth, living their life, and saving their own experience by being love, being the compassion, being what they had within them, what Jeshua said was within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. He wasn't looking for followers or fans. He wanted the people who could hear him speak to put love into action, to start being loving. Love your neighbor as yourself. I leave you one commandment, love one another. He says, you are the light of the world. In the book of Matthew, they say it very clearly. Jeshua said, you are the light of the world. And light doesn't wait to shine. It simply shines. It's bright. And it affects the world because people see the brightness. And they go, what is that? And you become the example of that outcome. Stop hiding behind the hope that someone else is going to act. Every loving thought, every kind deed, you are already answering someone else's prayer because you are putting out love into the world. And the concept of waiting for an external source to be dependent on to give you everything, and when you believe that salvation is outside of you, then you ignore your own divine inner power. You delay acting because you don't believe you can, and you need for an external power to tell you can. You suffer silently, hoping for a rescue, but Jeshua came to break the chains of fear, not replace them with religious doctrines and dogmas in waiting rooms. And now, a quick word from our sponsor. Coffee Time with John. This channel runs off coffee, so get your coffee and tea at johnsjoe.com. Now, how do we step into our role as the one we're waiting for? Well, you have to start where you are, with one loving choice today. You only live in one moment, and in this moment, you get to choose to be loving. You get to choose to be caring. Speak kind words. When you see someone, show them the inner peace within you. Show them the love within you. Show them the power that you are being into the world. What did Gandhi say? You must be the change you want to see in the world. Be the peace that you've been praying to feel. Create the world you wish for someone to lead you into. Rather than looking for someone to deliver you to something better, be the better. Jeshua gave you permission, not chains. He said, the power is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Ye are gods. All those things are empowering statements that show that There is no savior outside of yourself. You are the one who is creating your experience. You are the one who is delivering that love into the world that changes everything. Jeshua came to awaken people to their divinity. And now that you've been awakened, what are you going to do with it? You know, stop praying for rescue and start embodying the love that Jeshua showed. You're not separate from the divine. You are a spark of it. Hinduism says that God, the divine spark of God, is the sit, and we are the satki, the individual sparks of consciousness within the one God. And every miracle starts with someone deciding not to wait. The second coming of Christ, it's when you remember who you truly are. And when you step into that role of being that loving compassion, being that direct connection to God, being your own savior, realizing that you don't need to be saved because you're the hero of your life. You're better than any Marvel hero or any DC Comics hero. You are better than Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman and the Hulk and Thor and Spider-Man. You're better than all of them because you are literally creating the outcome in the now, and you get to create it without the trauma, without the dogma, without the ritual, without the need for an external validation of a external God that says you have to do it a certain way. Because that external God that says you have to do it a certain way, it wasn't the God that said it. It was the people who were creating the religions that claim that God said it, that are saying that you have to be subjugated to the idea of an external savior when you yourself are the savior. They all said it. Buddha, Krishna, Jesus, Muhammad, they all said it. You're one with God, and being loving in the now and caring for one another is delivering God into the world. You are the delivery method of God. You are the one who delivers the world, delivers God into the world. You are the savior. And you can be the example how others can save themselves by simply stepping into their divinity and choosing to be the love that is within them all the time, to release their fear. The Buddha said the secret to enlightenment is the eradication of fear. And when you release that fear, you come back to the core essence of your loving self, which is right there waiting to shine. You are the light of the world. You are the savior of the world. You are the hero of your story. You are the one who gets to take this world and create it into a loving space by simply putting your thoughts, words, and deeds behind the truth that you are delivering that to the world. You are delivering that love, that compassion, and that divine essence, that divine spark of God that is within you. You are delivering that to the world, and you have that ability. You are your savior. You don't have to wait for anyone. And that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.